Hey, and welcome to this Victory and Glory Napoleon gameplay video. If you love the Napoleonic era, then don't miss a minute of what's coming up. Hey, welcome. It's time to play Victory and Glory Napoleon. It's something that I've had for a long time. It's a game I've had a long time, but I've never played. It's been, it is. All the games that you bought on Steam sales, never got around to playing. You buy them and then go play Stellaris, which you've been playing from the beginning. You know what I'm talking about. But anyway, that's what we're going to do today. We're going to jump into this and find out what it's all about. It's a board game port. I've never seen the board game, never played the board game, and again, until recently, never played this. So I think we'll go ahead and jump in and get a game going. And I think we'll go ahead and select the Dash for the Danube campaign, which is something I've played once, so I kind of know what's going on. So this is your shining moment. Turning from your planned invasion of England, you prepare to march the Grand Armée across France and into Germany on a lightning strike to defeat the Austrian and Russian armies, then capture Vienna. Okay, so we're at war with Great Britain, Austria, and Russia. And although this talks about defeating them and forcing them to the table and nobody stands in your way, uh, the one time I played all the way through this, it's whack-a-mole, and it gets harder and harder and harder as they get bigger and tougher. Their armies get large. They learn from their defeats. Their armies get more quality. Um, it it really becomes a desperate thing before it's all said and done. But let's go ahead and keep going. Ooh, that was loud. And let's commit to that. Okay, and now before we get going, hey, if this is something you're interested in, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification button so you'll know when I've uploaded another video. Like and share, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. All right, well, let's zoom out. We can see the world of our concern anyway. Gibraltar, Spain, France, and some conquered regions, minor nations that are conquered by France and part of the empire. Austria, who we're at war with, Prussia, who we will be at war with, and Russia, who we are at war with. Um, what you see here are the different armies spread across the map, and we'll get into that just a little bit in a second. In fact, let's take a quick look. Napoleon should be right there. And here's Napoleon, So, Lines, Ney, Murat, bunch of cool infantry, Imperial Guard, cavalry, artillery, the whole bit. Oh, kind of getting out of control with the old zoom button there. So, strategic situation. We need to knock Austria out of the war. Let's see. They have a very large army there under Charles, Archduke Charles. They have a pretty big army there under the Archduke Ferdinand. And a pretty tiny little army there under Archduke John. Let's see, the British have a small army in Sweden, a substantial army in London, a little bit, garrison at Gibraltar. And then, of course, the Ottomans, which, like I said, they don't really come into play unless you play a card. We'll get into event cards in a minute that cause them to go with war with Russia, which would be a nice thing to have right now. Again, we're at war with Austria. Prussia's neutral. That will change. Russia is at war with us, and Spain is friendly neutral, which means we can move their territory. Not that we have any use for that. Germany is neutral. So is Italy. They're a little more nicely disposed toward us than the Germans, but there you go. The Ottoman Empire, which doesn't matter, they're a neutral power, and we are permanently at war with Great Britain. Now, Great Britain will affect this rating quickly. They will play cards that affect that diplomatic rating, and I think if they drive it to 1, then they can start basically bribing them to go to war with, use cards to get them to go to war with us. So we need to knock Austria out of the war before the Prussians can intervene and before the Russians can consolidate a real army and intervene. So that'll take them I'd say 2. If I didn't have a cap between me and the monitor, I could see. There we go. 3, 4, 5. Better part of the year, unless they've got a force march up their sleeve, which, by the way, let's take a look at the event cards. And there you go. Force march. Active army may move 2 regions. So these cards are cards that are played either during a battle, which Napoleon's Genius is a battle card, or on the main map. That's force march or to recruit troops, or Treaty of Tilsit. That's nice to have. The French gets 2 4-strength artillery units in Paris. Whoo, that is amazing start. That's an amazing start. And then a card to declare war against somebody we don't happen to be at war with. What else? Minor nations join and recruit. We've got a nice start here. We need force march. We need this. That Imperial Guard artillery is awesome. So, plan of battle. Excuse me. We need to withdraw Messina back to Piedmont. Hopefully, although I question the chances, hopefully Charles will follow. We need to get Bernadotte into Hanover, and at that point we should use this card to recruit 2 units from available in any German region. Any German region that's a member of the French Empire. Okay, so that would be... Okay, let's undo that. It's got a nice undo button. Believe me, you want to use it. That will be good, because those German units that are drawn there are actually quite good. And I need to answer the door. Okay, well, you gotta, when you're by yourself at home and people come banging on the door. Anyway, then we need to move. We're going to get 2 artillery units in Paris. Oh, that changes everything. Normally, I would move to Lorraine, dash to Bavaria, and jump on Vienna. I may still do that, but I'm going to need to send a general to Paris to grab those artillery units and start dragging them across the world. And I really need to move Devoe north to cover the Low Countries. And, he can combine with Marmont and go that way. I'll need to pull a general and send him there. And he will be forever working his way. Or I could change the plan of campaign, which would be a little bit dangerous. We could move to Paris. I'm not explaining the game in any detail right now. The only way to do this, unless I'm going to turn this into an extended tutorial, is just to play and talk about the details as we go. That card has changed my... All right, we've got 4 activations. We can make 4 moves. The first thing we need to do, let's go ahead and get something happening here. If we don't get these guys in port, the British fleet will show up, and they will make us sad. So let's do that. The other thing we need to do for sure is fall back before And you know what? That's just let's soften that up a little bit. And we need to fall back before the Archduke Charles. It would be very nice if he followed us. Um, I am kind of half tempted, although it would just be incredibly costly, to move Saint-Cyr to the Papal States and see if that draws him forward. But I don't think we'll have the activations for that. So, I mean, unless I do some, I ignore something else, and I really don't feel good about that. These guys are going to almost certainly move to Sweden, and they're going to invade Denmark, and we're going to have them on our flank, and we need to prepare for that. Um, so, Marmont, I think he needs to move there and combine and begin moving that way. That leaves one activation left. Incorrect move. You have to. It's a little clunky interface. That's just all there is to it. If you leave something selected and then you come over here and do this, it's well, I shouldn't say that, but you come over here and do this, it's gonna complain at you. Kind of wish I had the undo button's nice because one thing I want to do, I do want to split this force. I want to leave good one good infantry unit here, combine with Napoleon to get him to full strength. And then we're going to send Ney because I don't trust him. Did I say that? I think I did. To go after the artillery. It's either that or I send the whole army there and have, which I can still do, and have Ney command a smaller force following along. We have a choice now. We can either go for speed, which would, to my mind would mean moving here. We've got the force march card to dash. John will attack Bavaria. With any luck, this group will retreat. And if they do, then we can force march into there, smash him, and be in position to then march on Vienna. On the other hand, we could be a little less aggressive. Hope that Charles advances into, again, where I can see this very faint writing, into Milan. And then move forward and dash on Vienna, which might be an interesting way to open the game. Undo. If I do that, do I go to Burgundy? You can't move. The Alps here makes this move impossible. From Burgundy, we could force march on 1, 2. No, we could not get to, we can't get to Bavaria. From Burgundy, we could force march and smash this army. But boy, that'll extend the campaign something ferocious and get the Russians a lot closer to us. It's just it's challenging. And from that point of view, it makes a very good game. So let's do this. First, let's go ahead and play that. And that'll leave us to combine there. Oh, those are nice. Oh, those are nice. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's almost worth waiting. Almost. Almost worth waiting for. If we advance into Burgundy, they almost certainly will advance into Milan. We could beat them there, but then we'll be dragging butt across the world for the rest of our lives to attack Vienna. So let's say incorrect move. Sorry, sorry, I'm sorry, sorry. Let's move to Lorraine. Let's use that other event card to recruit minor troops in Germany. Select the region. I thought those were going to be canceled. Select the region. We select that region. Nope, German state. Sorry, has to be this one. Select the region. Well, okay, let's I have to complete it. 2. Oh, we could use cavalry and artillery. Select the region and select the artillery. Select the cavalry and combine those two, and that will move. He'll come and grab them and move that way. Okay, outstanding. Where does that leave us? With 0 activations left. That's where it leaves us. Incorrect move. I have not taught my fingers how to do this game yet. All right, let's, anything else we want to do with these event cards? Nope. Let's see what the next turn brings us. Oh, look, here comes that fleet. Good thing we're not there. Believe me, 7 of those guys will beat 8 of our guys like red-headed stepchildren. Be insulting. All right, those guys moved. Yep, just what I expected. They're going to move on Denmark. And now we've got a fight in Bavaria. Cross your fingers. Failed to retreat. So we're going to have a minor battle. 2 types of battles, minor battle, major battle. Minor battle, you've just got a front line. And we've got a slight advantage here. There's no real advantage in quality here, so we're about equal. We've got a slight advantage that we have a better combined arms force, but we're smaller than him, and we don't have as good cavalry. So we will probably lose this. We don't have any battle cards to play. We have battle options. We could make it completely automated, partially automated, which is basically automated, watching every round, or we'll do full manual. Let's do full manual control. So let's move these guys into position. This is not good, I suspect. Although I have won little battles like this, but it's, kind of roll the dice here. Fight next round. Oh, we got the first attack. That's very nice. Now, cavalry versus unsquared gives us +5. Infantry form square is -5, and they've got support. So that's terrible. Not quite so bad there because the support isn't as good. Same there. Really, all I'm looking for is to get them to form square. So there, here. It's not quite so bad, but we're going to attack this flank. It doesn't matter what flank. It's all the same. We're going to attack there, and hopefully they will form square. They did. Very good. Now we just hope our artillery survives long enough to get a shot in. All right, our unit was disordered in the attack. He counterattacked, and he got a shot, but now it's our turn. That's a much better attack. You can see artillery versus square is +5, even quality. Command rating is even, and defender support offsets defender tired. Let's make the shoot. Outstanding. It's still our turn. All right, now at this point, okay, you see that. Let's look at this one. He gets 2 support. He gets 2 support. He gets 1, so he's got an open flank. So that's the guy we will pick on. He shoots back at our flank. He disrupted us. That's not good. We'll shoot at him. He shoots back. Routed us. Very bad. Okay, now, after a round of battle is complete, you may attempt to rally up to 2 routed units. You make this attempt by double-clicking on your routed units. After each rally attempt, let's look at you temporarily lower your commander's rating by 2. That reduces his efficiency, so you weigh the pros and cons toward trying it. The command rating restored to normal in the next round. So you can either attempt to rally or to retreat. So we're not going to worry about that anymore. Let's get rid of that. This is one of the few times where it's a tough call, because even if he fails, his rating will go down. But I still think it'll be even. We rallied him. Very good. All right, fight the next round. Your front line is under strength. Oh, that's right. We got this. He can move this guy into the front rank. Very good. Oh, that was much better. Okay, let's fight the next round. He got first shot. Oh, very bad. He broke up our support. So let's see. That's a 0, 3, 2. Let's see what we can do about. Maybe we'll get lucky here. I kind of hate to do it because he's already attacked. How does this look? Weak attack. Okay, we're going to attack the infantry and hope we disrupt somebody and then use the artillery on them. Nope, disrupted us. Battle's going badly for us. Very bad for us. Very bad for us. Oh, it's very bad. Yeah, we're done. We are done. And he has cavalry to pursue with. Oh. But only one. Yeah, there's just, well, we've got looks like we have, oh, this is the next round. Let's see if we'll retreat. We'll lose something from pursuit, but let's retreat. Oh, we didn't. We stayed intact. That worked rather well. Although I would have been happier if you retreated to... Gives Britain 2 political points. That's not good, because they're going to use them. And the liberated minor nation. Watch that happen. Ooh, they liberated Bavaria. And here they come. All right. Okay. Yeah, this is exciting. Well, he has pursued us. That's a good thing. We have 6 activations. We've got a forced march. I'm very much inclined to force march and catch John of Bavaria. Now that this army is out of support range, we ought to be able to attack Vienna pretty quickly. We've got 6 activations, but really the only question is whether I'm going to take the time. Once again, you just can't move. I love it. Having limited options and lots of things to do. All right, we got to fall back, cover Provence from British naval attack or amphibious invasion, and maybe even get lucky to draw them in. That's one move. He does not have a general. One general there. We got those 2 guys waiting there. We've got time to gather these guys. So I think they will move to Holland. That's 2 moves. He did not move to Denmark, so we have... No, we do not have time. How many generals are with Napoleon? We move to Bavaria, we'll shed a general to grab those guys. So Bernadotte needs to move Hanover to gather those troops, and then they'll go to Holland. Oh, 3 left. Ney has the Imperial Guard artillery. He can go to Burgundy. Boy, it'd be nice if I had strategic movement. But I don't, so it doesn't matter. Yep, not a lot of options right now. I love the card-driven nature of this. He moves to Burgundy. That'll put him in position to move this way, or he could move to Picardy. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 6, 1/2 dozen the other, and at least in Burgundy he can go south to support whoever Messina if needed. I don't think it will be, or quite honestly, he could just sit there and wait for the recruiting year, along with the Imperial Guard or Imperial Artillery. But I think he needs to move forward. We have the activations, and he's stuck. Okay, and Augereau stays right there. Yep. Okay, here we go. Force march. Select the army. He moves to Baden. And he moves here. Ooh, we caught him. We caught him. All right, this is going to be a... This won't be hard. This won't be hard. He says. All right. Well, infantry, artillery, cavalry. Building my combined arms force. Artillery, cavalry, infantry, artillery, and cavalry. We have a battle card, which would be insane to use. Let's fight the next round. All right, I can't believe it. Against Napoleon, he got the first attack. I am amazed. Let's see if we can break up this. All right, the cavalry charge is clearly the superior. Let's break up his, well, no. Let's force some infantry in the square. I hope it does anyway. That's a plus. +1. Very good. Ooh. Destroyed him outright. We were disrupted, but I can live with that. Alright. Force him in the square. And Well, this is a slaughter. All right. Wow, I've never seen it go down quite that easily. +6. Well, it's time to do his art. Disrupted. Oh, that. Well done. Well done. And we are now down to 1 activation left, and I don't think we have anything in particular that we need to do. But you know what? This has been running on quite a while. I think it's time to put a cut in it. And if you want to see the French attack Vienna, you need to come on back and see it next time. In the meantime, I'm out of here, and I will see you again soon. Hey, thanks for watching. If you click on that picture of very young Waz, you'll be subscribed so you'll never miss another video. Then click on that bell notification button, and please share and comment. See you again soon.